All right, we're in the kitchen with Cannatas, and Chef George Caslow is back. Chef, how you doing there, my man?
Pretty good today, Martin. Can't complain.
You're looking all spry, footballs in the air. But look, tell me, you've been seeing this ad, and it really got my attention. What you got on your ad this week?
Well, you know, I went into produce this morning, and I grabbed some red and black plums and some honeydews.
Right.
You know, I figured these are nice fruits. They're easy to work with if you're tailgating tomorrow night. And some peaches. So nothing too difficult as far as eating on the fruits.
I will be tailgating, by the way.
Well, I'm glad because I gave you a couple of options on the tailgating. Now, I've got on sale, we've got in the store a certified Angus beef pot roast.
All right.
And this is something you can do a lot with. Now, I bought the pot roast, shall I say, by walking into the store, seeing the one I liked and grabbing it, and walking out the door.
Yeah, but you know what you're looking for.
I know what I'm looking for. I work at the store.
Right.
Okay? But anyone who comes in there can do the same thing. That's my point.
All right.
Now, notice the marbling. Notice you've got a little bit of fat in the flesh for some flavor. What I'm going to do first for the camera, I'm just going to take this piece of meat out, and I'm going to cut it just big enough so that I can get it slightly browned, but not really deeply browned.
That meat looks good enough to eat already, George.
Beautiful. Look at the marbling. Okay, so what I've done is I've made a small batch, and I'm going to brown it. Martin, if you would go into the refrigerator for me.
I'll be glad to.
On the left-hand side, I've got a small bunch of butter squares. Can you see that?
I got it.
All right. Now.
It's fat-free, right?
Not fat-free. Unsalted, but not fat-free. Okay, unsalted because...
You're supposed to say yes, George.
Oh, well. I say yes, I'll have someone calling in. By the way, my sleeves are rolled up today.
Yeah, what's that all about? What's that all about? Oh, you burn your sleeve.
No, I'm trying to keep them out of the food.
Oh, okay.
All right, here we go.
You don't want to set them on fire.
Now, this hasn't been clarified, this butter, so I got to watch it. Okay?
What do you mean clarified?
Well, the fat hasn't been taken out of it.
Oh, okay. I learned a new word.
Okay, therefore, it's going to burn. Okay, so we see the color of the butter. It's nice and hot. I'm going to take the meat right over. I've already salted and peppered it. Now we're going to go in, right in to the pan.
All right.
And you're going to have a little sizzle.
Sizzle's good, though.
Sizzle's real good.
I hear the sizzle.
You will hear the sizzle. Now, you don't want to overload the pan. This is plenty for your first batch. Now, you're going to have 2 batches of the meat. And when it browns, just to give you an idea of the color, I'm going to pull my cast iron Dutch oven out a little bit, and I'm going to take the top off so that we can get the color that we're looking for. And notice, Martin, this is a light brown.
Yeah.
Almost a beige.
Very rich look.
Color. Oh, it's rich, all right. Heavy cream, sour cream. This is not low fat.
Okay.
Mr. Harry, when he's on this show, watches what he eats.
What are you trying to say?
Not when we cook.
What are you trying to say?
Martin, you eat anything in this in the show that we cook. Okay. Now, I try not to move this around too much. And what I would do...
Well, it didn't take that long, huh?
No. I'll wait just a little more for a little more color. And for our guests, show them a little trick. They can go in with the onions next.
Now, I noticed you made a little hole and put your onions in the middle.
Yes, sir. I made a little hole just so that those onions will cook nicely. Okay. I've also got mushrooms.
Oh, you're just breaking it all out.
Well, let's just say the mushrooms have a lot of water in them, and they're going to allow me to scrape the fond, or what sticks to the bottom of the pan.
So mushrooms carry a lot of water.
They do.
I never knew that.
And so do onions. So
'cause they look dry when you look at them.
Oh, they look dry.
On the outside.
On the outside, they look dry.
Okay.
When you start to cook them, you'll see this is going to get moist.
Okay.
And I'm going to let this cook. It's going to go about 10 minutes.
All right.
Okay. Now,
Smells good already.
while it's cooking, and again, I would like to see it cook just a little bit more. I'm going to go in with a little bit of garlic, fresh garlic.
Oh, yeah.
Garlic goes in after the mushrooms.
How much garlic is too much? How do you know when you're putting too much garlic?
Anything more than 2 teaspoons for a dish like this.
When your girlfriend runs the other way?
When anybody you know runs the other way. But yes, when your girlfriend runs the other way, you got it, Martin.
All right.
All right, now, as we cook, let's just keep it moving a little bit so we can see what we've got. Now, I've got an herb, which is dill, which I'd like to add, and I've got some Dijon mustard. So I've got actually what they call dill weed. Happens to go very good with salmon, by the way.
So there really is a dill weed.
There is a dill weed.
We used to call people dill weed, and that was derogatory.
Smells great. Nice.
Sure it does.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's going along with our authentic
Thought I might get
French.
high. Sorry, I thought I might get high when I.
Oh my goodness, I'm calling a cop.
I'm feeling really good right now. Dana, I'm feeling good over there.
Let's go in, Martin. You put it in. All right, we'll get you on camera
Want to
doing
sprinkle that all over?
it. Sprinkle it all over.
You know, I have been learning how to cook. I've been watching your show, and I've been learning.
Well, let's just say we like to have audience participation. Don't be shy. Go all in with it.
Well, I'm not like you. I don't want to throw it all over the kitchen.
Now, by the way, this is an Eastern European dish. Excellent.
All right.
Hence, the influence of the dill, and hence the influence of the sour cream. Stroganoff used to be served to the royalty in Eastern Europe.
Wow. So you could go overseas, and you'd be like a big-time celebrity cooking this over there, right?
Well, yes, it
It'd
would
be popular anyway.
Yes, it would be a very popular dish. It's considered a classic
All right.
amongst European
I
foods.
want you to hold that thought. What we're going to do right now, we are going to take a break. When we come back, Dana Porsche joins us on the set. She might be a little bit sore from dancing last week, but we're still going to bring her on. The floral arrangements, and Chef George got something smoking good up here right now. We'll be right back.
Something tells